Hey there, fellow investors. It's Iggy from the Investing Iguana, and today we're diving into the world of Singtel stocks. Grab your favorite snack, because we're about to make sense of some juicy financial data that could impact your investment decisions. Have you ever wondered if that telecom giant you see everywhere in Singapore is worth investing in? Well, you're in luck. Today, we're putting Singtel under our financial microscope. As your friendly neighborhood financial analyst, I'm here to break down the complex stuff into bite-sized pieces. Singtel, or Singapore Telecommunications Limited, is like the big brother of the telecom world in Singapore, but it's so much more than just a local player. This telecom giant has spread its wings far beyond our little red, with operations in countries like Australia, India, and Indonesia. They're not just about helping you call your friends or scroll through TikTok, though they do that pretty well too. Nope, Singtel is a massive player in the digital world, offering everything from mobile and broadband services to cutting-edge digital marketing solutions. They're the folks behind the scenes making sure your Netflix binge sessions run smoothly and your work-from-home setup doesn't leave you hanging during important Zoom calls. But here's the million-dollar question that's got investors scratching their heads. Is Singtel's stock a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered, or a sinking ship we should steer clear of? It's a tricky question, especially given how the telecom industry has been evolving at breakneck speed. On one hand, Singtel's got a solid reputation, a wide customer base, and a finger in many digital pies. They're not just resting on their laurels, but actively exploring new technologies like 5G and IoT, Internet of Things, to stay ahead of the curve. On the other hand, they're facing stiff competition, not just from traditional telecom companies, but also from new-age digital service providers. Plus, let's not forget the global economic uncertainties that keep everyone on their toes. So, is Singtel a good bet for your hard-earned dollars? Well, that's exactly what we're here to figure out. Let's dive into the numbers, analyst opinions, and market trends to see if we can uncover whether Singtel's stock is more likely to make your wallet sing or cry. Imagine you're at a hawker center and you ask 9 different uncles what they think about chicken rice from a particular stall. If all 9 uncles give it a thumbs up, you'd feel pretty confident about trying it, right? Well, that's exactly what's happening with Singtel's stock right now. 9 different financial analysts, think of them as the uncles of the stock market, have given Singtel a strong buy rating. That's like getting a perfect score on your O-levels, folks. Not a single analyst is saying hold or sell. It's all green lights from here. Now, let's talk about something exciting: the price target. This is like when your parents tell you how tall they think you'll grow. The average price target for Singtel's stock over the next 12 months is $3.20. Here's the cool part: the current price is about $2.95. So, if the analysts are right, we're looking at a potential gain of 8.43%. That's like finding an extra kaya toast in your breakfast set. But wait, there's more. Some analysts are even more optimistic. The highest price target is $3.56. That's like your super positive aunt who thinks you'll grow taller than Yao Ming. Let's put on our math hats for a second. Don't worry, I promise it won't hurt, and we'll keep it as simple as ordering kopi at your local Capitium. Imagine you've decided to take a serious plunge into the Singtel stock pool. If you bought 10,000 shares of Singtel, that's 10 lots in trader speak, at the current price of $2.95, you'd be investing 29,500 Singapore dollars. That's not small change. We're talking about the price of a decent used car or a luxury watch here. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. If the stock reaches the average target price that analysts are predicting, which is $3.20, your investment would grow to 32,000 Singapore dollars. That's a cool 2,500 Singapore dollar profit. Think about it, that's like getting a free family vacation to Bali, all expenses paid. But wait, there's more. Some analysts are even more optimistic about Singtel's future. If the stock hits the highest target price they're forecasting, which is $3.56, your 10,000 shares would be worth 35,600 Singapore dollars. That's a whopping 6,100 Singapore dollar profit. Not too shabby for letting your money do the work, right? It's like your money went to the gym and came back looking like a bodybuilder. Now you might be thinking, wow, 6,100 Singapore dollars? Can buy new iPhone for whole family. And you'd be right. Alright, let's peek into our crystal ball and see what the future might hold for Singtel. For the next quarter, analysts expect Singtel to earn about 4 cents per share. That might not sound like much, but remember, Singtel has billions of shares out there. It's like if everyone in Singapore gave you 1 cent, it would add up pretty quickly. As for sales, they're expecting Singtel to rake in about 3.55 billion Singapore dollar next quarter. That's billion with a B, folks. To put that in perspective, that's like selling a plate of chicken rice to every person in Singapore. 176 times over. Now, let's play a little game of Singtel versus the world, okay, maybe just versus other telecom companies. In the past year, Singtel has been a bit like that friend who's always running a few minutes late. They've been slightly behind their industry when it comes to earnings. But don't worry. When it comes to sales, they're right on time, performing in line with their industry peers. What does this all mean for you? All right, let's bring it all together. What does all this financial mumbo-jumbo mean for you, the potential investor? 1. The experts love it, with all analysts giving it a strong buy rating. Singtel seems to be the popular kid in school right now. 2. Room for growth. The price targets suggest there's potential for the stock to grow. It's like planting a little money tree and watching it grow over the next year. 3. Steady performance. While not blowing the competition out of the water, Singtel is holding its own in the industry. It's like that reliable friend who might not be the life of the party but always has your back. 4. Future outlook. With solid earnings and sales forecasts, Singtel seems to have a clear path forward. It's not just living in the present, it's planning for the future. So, there you have it, folks. We've taken a deep dive into Singtel's stock, and things are looking pretty positive. But remember, investing is not a one-size-fits-all game. It's important to consider how Singtel fits into your overall investment strategy. Are you looking for a stock with growth potential? Singtel might be worth considering. Are you after steady performers in your portfolio? Singtel could fit the bill. But as always, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversification is key in the investment world. Before you rush off to buy Singtel stocks, take a moment to reflect on your financial goals. Are you saving for a short-term goal like a new iPhone, or are you planning for long-term wealth like early retirement? Your investment choices should align with your personal financial roadmap. And hey, why not discuss this with your family or friends? Sometimes, the best investment insights come from chatting over a cup of kopi at your local Kopitiam. Remember, the stock market can be as unpredictable as Singapore weather. Today's sunshine could be tomorrow's thunderstorm. So always do your own research and consider seeking advice from a financial advisor before making any big investment decisions. That's all for today, folks. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the Investing Iguana for more financial insights served with a side of humor. And hey, leave a comment below telling me what stock you want me to analyze next. Until next time, this is Iggy, your friendly neighborhood financial iguana, signing off. Stay savvy, Singapore.